If I told you right now that buyers actually have more leverage than they've ever had in the last 3 years, would you actually believe me? Because most buyers today are still sitting on the sidelines, waiting for that perfect moment. They're waiting for rates to drop, prices to crash, or something to make them feel safe again. But here's the deal. If I did tell you that the window is already open and the people who recognize it first are the ones who are quietly winning right now. And the scary part is the same buyers that sat out in 22, 23, and 24 are about to sit out again in 26. Not because they can't buy, but because they don't understand what actually is happening in the market right now. So today, we're going to break it down for you, the real buyer advantage nobody's talking about, and why the inventory excuse is starting to fall apart in front of you. So grab your coffee or something stronger, and let's unrake it with your favorite real estate team.
Let's do it.
All right. Welcome to Real Estate UnRaked number 37. Hey, guys. How are you?
Good. How's everybody?
I'm good.
All right.
Is everyone else good?
Yeah.
Everyone else is fantastic.
Alrighty then.
We're doing good. I mean, we've been staying pretty busy here lately.
Yeah.
Girls, you're
Busy,
showing
busy.
houses and doing things.
We're getting there.
We're all having a lot of fun right
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can do it.
It's
Picking up
great
for
when you have
sure.
a couple of closings in the same month, 2, 3 going on. That you can't beat that.
now. Yeah. I love taking care of people. It was funny. We were getting set up for the podcast today, and we had a vendor come in, and we got to talking about what we were doing. And she's like, Real Estate UnRaked. She goes, "Are you with the Rakers Home Group?" And we're like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, you're Eric." And it's pretty cool for people that are actually paying attention to what we're doing.
Right.
So thank you for doing that.
That's so
Yeah,
nice.
absolutely.
That's the first time I've heard. Like, that's so exciting
Yeah.
to hear.
Awesome.
Reaching the
Absolutely.
masses.
Reaching the masses.
Very cool.
But we've been heavy the last couple episodes on buyer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And before we get into our segment today, we always got to do our traditional stuff, and I love it.
So warm
Dad joke time.
Dad joke.
Ladies first.
Oh, we're going ladies
Oh,
first.
Yeah, because
Awesome.
Dane
After you,
complained at the
Jaycee.
last one.
Okay. Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella?
Mm.
Faux drizzle.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't
like
think
that.
of the cartoon character Snoop. I don't know why I thought
Oh, like
that. Not
Snoopy?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh my
Snoopy.
gosh.
I don't know why I got
Snoop
so
Dogg.
confused for a
Yeah,
second.
Snoop Dogg.
Sorry.
Martha Stewart's best friend.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Yep, no doubt. No doubt.
Well, mine is, why did the house wear makeup? It had a foundation problem. That's
Oh.
more of an early joke.
Wow.
Yeah, you two were just like, yeah.
All right, the suspense is killing me, Dave. What
All
do you
right.
got today?
It always has something to do with my wife, correct?
Of course.
Yes,
Yes,
of
yes,
course.
yes.
So I think my wife started to show first signs of dementia.
Oh my God.
She says she can't remember what she ever saw in me.
Oh my goodness,
Does that beat the other one?
that's pretty close for you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's up there. That's
yeah,
a
that
good
was
one.
a good one. Yeah.
All right. What temperature is the corner?
Is the corner?
Is the corner? What temperature is it?
I'll tell you, but you told me not to answer.
It's 90 degrees.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
I
say.
hate that. I hate that. Of course, it's 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
I knew it. I'm like,
That's
I
a
can't
good
say
one.
it.
That's a good one.
I can't say it. I'll get in trouble.
All right, here we go. So we're going to talk about the hidden buyer advantage right now in today's market. And that's where we're going to start, because this is where buyers are getting it completely wrong right now.
Yep.
And we're no longer really in a seller's market like we were a few years ago. But buyers are still acting like we are. And that mindset is costing them opportunities every single day.
And you know what? This is wild, because I'm literally seeing buyers hesitate on homes that have been sitting 30, 45, even 60 days now. And that didn't even exist a few years ago.
They didn't.
No. And here's the thing. Buyers don't realize how much leverage they actually have right now. I mean, we're seeing price reductions, seller concessions, repairs are getting negotiated, and that wasn't happening beforehand.
Mm-mm.
And it's even crazier. Homes are falling out of contract again. Deals are collapsing and coming back on market.
That's
It's
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I've seen a
You
lot of
gotta
that
see it as
lately too.
opportunity.
So have I.
Yeah.
Even I've been in multiple offer situations, and we've lost deals by almost $5,000.
Right.
So it's coming back, and it's not one of those things that is spread out to the masses. Because if you're paying attention to the news right now, it's gas prices are high, interest
Yes.
rates are high. Oh my gosh, here we go.
Right.
We're still in overall record low for interest rates.
Right. Well, we are, and they're dropping.
And they're dropping.
If you
Yes.
look, the last week and a half, they have slowly been dropping back to where they were before the war started. So
Mhm.
it's going back in the right direction.
And we really deep dived on a lot of things last week when we talked about concessions and rate buy down and stuff that we can get. With it being the market as it is right now, you can get that stuff for your customers. So, that price reduction psychology, sellers don't want to drop the price for fun. It signals fatigue or urgency.
Right.
It really does. That first price drop, it's really testing the market.
Yeah.
It
I
is.
agree with that.
The second price drop is motivation is rising. Third price drop is just bring me a buyer.
Yeah.
Right.
When in reality, taking those three little scenarios, okay, if you start out right and do a real market value listing and get the price out on day one, Dane, what's the first 14 days, the most crucial part
Those
of it,
are
right?
the very most crucial.
You're not even getting into the first and second, or in the second and third price.
No,
drop.
you won't
You're
even
not.
get in probably past the second week if you price it right.
No, I've seen houses go in days right now because
Yeah.
they're priced right for the market.
Right.
They have the right concession amount listed on it, and they're willing to negotiate. If they know that up front, that's fine. The days of, well, we're just going to throw it out there, I'm going to get as much as I can out of this, that's gone.
Yeah.
You're shooting yourself in the foot. You're cutting your leg off at the knees, and it's just not going to work.
And the issue I'm having is, even though I educate the seller, they still want to go back to the 21, 22 times where, no, I want to start at this high price. And I'm like, please let me help you. I can get it sold for you if you just let me do my job. you
Yeah.
know? Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's hard to convince them sometimes.
Well, here's the thing. If you want to price your house $10,000 over market value, do it with a strategy, do it with a plan.
Right.
Yeah.
And what we usually tell our sellers is do it $10,000 to $20,000, but make that for concessions. That can save buyers way more on a monthly thing than doing a price cut. So if you start out, for example, on a home that, it's like 350, 360, and we know that's what we're going to get for it, let's put it in for 375 or, I think going 380 is pushing it too much.
Yeah, I agree.
But getting at least a maximum of 375. All right. And then you're offering $15,000 worth of concessions. And we advertise that.
Yeah.
For repairs, rate buy down, etc. About closing costs, this and that. That's usually what a buyer is, having to cover.
Right.
That's an expense besides their down payment.
Well, it's also our job as realtors to let the buyers know the advantage of those concessions,
Absolutely.
Mhm.
because some don't realize how it can really help them out in the long run, rather than reducing the price of the home. So we got to definitely educate them.
Yes. Yeah. Concessions are a big part.
Yeah, they are. And,
And can be.
the days on market, this is that leverage meter.
Yeah.
Like we said, 0 to 14 days is strong seller position.
Yes.
15 to 30 days, we're in a negotiable area.
Mhm.
30 plus leverage shifts to basically a buyer.
Absolutely.
And then 60 plus days, which we are seeing a lot of them on the market right
there
now.
are.
It's 60 plus days. And that's just because of the fear of buyer
Yeah.
Right.
and that affordability feel.
Yep.
I was showing houses yesterday and these people were stuck at a certain price point. And I explained to them, I said, hey, go a little beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid of that because I want to show you what the difference is in the physicality of each house.
Yeah.
So let's go look at one $15,000 over your max budget just to do it. They're approved for more, but this is where they want to be because they got that feeling right
That
now.
comfort zone.
Yep.
Yeah. I said, let's go over that because what we can do, if you find out that all that stuff that you feel like you're okay with fixing and doing, what if you didn't have to do it?
Yeah.
And what if I could save you money that way?
Absolutely.
And she actually wanted me to explain that to her. She's like, well, what do you mean by that? I'm like, you're okay with doing a new kitchen. You're okay with doing floors. You're okay with doing paint. What does that equate to dollar wise? Have you really thought about that?
Right. Yeah.
A lot to
203
me.
right there.
She's
yeah.
like, I never really thought about it. And I said, well, are you going to be doing the work? She goes, no, I'm going to have people do it. I go, well, what you just told me right there is anywhere between 20 to 25,000.
Yeah.
Even
Depending on their
30,000.
30,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, so you're looking at a house at 250 that you're probably going to try to offer less for, or if not, they've already got it set to a lower price
Right.
that they're not going to offer anything.
Right.
You're going to spend after the fact another 30 grand to get the house ready the way you want it. And that's what now you've got $280,000 if you look at the total
Right.
line of things. Go find a house that's $10,000-$15,000 more in your budget, and guess what? You may not have to do that.
Yeah.
And I just saved you
That's a good point.
$5,000 there.
That's a good
And on
point.
top of it, the closing costs that you're going to have to pay, what if I can get that covered by the seller too?
Right.
The higher price you go on a home a little bit, the more negotiable you're going to see those things happen.
Right.
Yeah.
The seller's going to have a little bit more realization on that. They're like, oh, never thought of it that way. I said, just keep an open mind about it. I'm not forcing you to do it. I just want you to take a look, because my job is to educate you
Right.
and give you all the options, all the avenues.
And what's the better fit for you?
And if we
Absolutely.
decide that we're going back down to that lower range, then that's where we're at.
Then great.
Right.
Now you know.
But at least you have an understanding that
Yeah.
if a little bit more price point is going to have a better representation,
Sure.
you're going to have a better home with it. So back on the market deals is also a big thing too, because we're saying that multiple offers thing. We're seeing, how deals fall through the due
Right.
diligence period. Again, the inspection fallout, that's the due diligence period. And that gives another opportunity for somebody to negotiate harder that sellers probably don't want to do.
Right.
Or financing fallout. I've seen a lot of that.
Mhm.
I've seen that more in the last 90 days than I have anything. And I don't know whether that's because of the rate changes or where we're at with it. But sellers now are a little bit more nervous about the next buyer,
Right.
when they run into that. And what, again, why did it fall out? Why did that deal fall
Yeah.
out? We got to explain that to our sellers.
Because they think something may be wrong with the home.
Yeah, they might
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
and they lose that lack of trust and
Right.
confidence in that deal is going to stick all the way through.
Right.
Offer strategy shift is huge value. Clean offer versus the highest offer. Flexibility closing dates equals a good power move.
Yep.
And inspection confidence versus waiving inspections. Okay.
Oh, God.
Never,
We-
never
One,
recommend that.
two,
We talked about that last
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever do
Never.
No.
Never in a billion trillion years. Okay.
that.
No.
Please.
So let's say this is the way buyers need to hear, just like this. We don't need to be the highest offer anymore. You need to be clean, strategic, and say that 5 times
Yeah,
fast.
no doubt.
I really only need to say it once.
Position. Yeah, sorry.
Thanks, Rich.
You said it.
Position correctly.
The buyers need to be positioned correctly, because sellers right now, they're tired, they're frustrated. And when a serious buyer shows up, they actually do listen.
Mhm.
So buyers are walking into a negotiable market, acting like it's still a bidding war, and then wondering why they're not winning.
Yep. So if you're a buyer right now, here's the move. Stop waiting for perfection. Start looking for leverage, because leverage is everywhere right now if you know how to spot it.
Or
Do
if your
you know how
agent knows how to spot it.
Or your agent.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
There you go.
Jaycee.
Good point.
Does your agent know how to spot it?
Yep.
That is super crucial. Well, let's throw a question in the air for all of us real quick before we jump into our fun part. Is how many agents do you really think can spot it right now in the market?
Well,
Maybe not as many.
yeah, I would say more. I would say less than half for sure.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm being generous. I'm being generous. So we'll just leave it at that. I'm trying to be nice. We don't want to piss
No,
everybody
no,
off.
no, no,
No.
no. We're not being mean.
But it's good to be real.
Right.
I like being real.
Yeah, same.
Real and transparent. All right, here we go. The last couple episodes taking it away, and it's back in full force.
Oh.
It's game time.
Uh-oh.
Game time.
So we're
The jingle.
yeah. So anyway, I'm bringing back deal autopsy. All right.
All right.
All right. I'm bringing it back. This is where we're taking real deals, real situations, and we're dissecting them like a crime scene. Because somewhere along the way, the deal died, and one of these idiots pulled the trigger.
No.
Your job is to figure out what actually killed the deal. And fair warning, some of these are really dumb and should be illegal, guys. All right. Here we go. The boat that sank the deal.
Oh.
The buyer's under contract. Everything looks clean. Guy's got a 720 credit score, fully approved, passed inspection. Seller even agreed to concessions. We're 10 days from closing and the deal died. What do you think killed the deal?
Because he bought a boat. It's in the headline. It's,
Well, he made a purchase.
he made a
Bottom line.
purchase that
No.
affected his approval.
That's right. The
Full amount.
buyer went out and bought a $75,000 boat and financed it.
Do not
And
do that.
absolute-
Nuked their debt to income
Yeah.
ratio.
Yep,
No
sounds
doubt.
about right.
All right, next one. I'm not going to tell you the title of it. We're just going to go with it. Buyer loves the house. We're under contract. Everything's moving smoothly. Inspection comes back. There's a minor scuff. The deal should be done, right?
Uh-huh.
Buyer walks. What killed it?
Didn't agree on repairs.
Wait. There was just a scuff, so nothing.
Minor
serious?
scuff. The deal should be done on this. The buyer walks. Ooh, this one.
Wait,
Anything, Jaycee? You got
It
anything?
had to have been wanting repairs and just not being able to agree upon it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a hint. The title of this is called The Facebook FBI Agent.
No. Are they just
Huh?
listening to people online?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think, Dane?
Hell if I know.
Jaycee, what'd you say?
Like repairs weren't agreed upon?
Possibly. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh my gosh. The buyer went on Facebook, joined the neighborhood Facebook group,
Oh, God.
read one post from somebody named Debbie. You know, Debbie that's wearing the apron, serving
I
cookies
know
to all the
Debbie.
new neighbors, has a
Right.
mustache. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And,
Mustache Debbie.
and do you know what Debbie said? Hey, yeah, the streets flood sometimes. Deal's dead.
Well,
Wow.
Okay. I
So-
get. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nothing kills a deal faster than a bored neighbor with Wi-Fi and options.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's why those Facebook groups should be, hey, are you actually living in the neighborhood?
a lot of them are.
You should not be. Yeah, that's how
Most
mine
of them
is. You
should
should
be,
not
yeah.
be.
Shouldn't be allowed to talk.
willy-nilly.
Some of those
Like
open
that.
house ones are too. They want you in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And my post doesn't get posted until Tuesday.
Yeah, literally 4 days
I mean,
after.
please don't
Like,
get,
come on now.
don't keep
Oh
me
my
going
gosh.
there. Don't keep me going there.
Oh, wow.
One of the most frustrating things is when they don't approve your post
Yep.
Yeah.
till
Whoa.
after.
But they're going to approve Debbie's.
Yeah. Yeah. Please. Thank you.
Social media equals it's a misinformation machine.
100%.
One opinion versus professional guidance in the buyer's mind. Importance of verifying versus reacting. Okay. All right. Ready? I got to bring my favorite people back from California.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
Oh.
The mom from California. Here we go. The buyer's ready. Pre-approved. House locked in. Numbers make sense. They call their parents. The deal dies. What killed it?
Bad advice from dad.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Bad family member
80s
advice.
mentality
Yeah.
on the home they're buying.
Yep. Just getting influenced by.
Wrong
Bad
advice.
advice.
Wrong advice.
You're close. Yeah. I think you guys are pretty good. You know what mom from California said? I don't think now's the right time. You should wait.
Yep. Bad advice.
And just like that, the deal's dead.
Boom. Mom.
Yep.
Just like that, the deal's dead. There's nothing like taking financial advice from someone who bought their house for $90,000
Yeah.
in 1987.
Oh, I was right. 1980.
Outdated advice. We brought that up last week. It's
Yeah.
dangerous in today's market.
It is.
That emotional influence versus logic. And buyers need current market guidance. They don't need
Correct.
what was happened 10 years ago.
Heck, even a year ago now.
Even a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't
even a
even-
year ago
Yes.
now is totally different.
Oh my gosh.
Even
Absolutely
beginning
right.
of this year was
Yeah.
different.
Okay, you guys have all ran into this before.
Oh, no.
The perfection addict. It happens all the time. Buyers seen 27 homes, offers on none of them. Finally finds the great one, the one. It's the right price, good condition, solid location. They pass, deal dies. What killed it?
You said they passed on it,
Yeah, they finally find the right one.
right?
It's a good price, good condition, solid location.
So they didn't make an
and they
offer.
pass on it. Deal dies. Deal doesn't even start. It was dead on arrival. What do you-
It didn't check all the boxes. It had one box that was unchecked.
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
unrealistic.
Yeah, unrealistic.
Wish
ideals.
list
Yeah.
on that on their part.
They could be scared. They could be waiting for something
Oh
better.
my gosh, there's always something. Okay, no,
They think prices
there's
are
never
dropping.
the perfect. They
So
have
they're
the,
waiting for the interest rate to get below 3
Yeah.
again.
yeah, like they just are. How do I say this?
I want you to
with
say
that
this. I'm
word
trying to draw that out. You
I
talked
know,
about it a couple
I'm
episodes ago.
Turn unrealistic expectations.
Yes. And you say there's never ever a perfect scenario.
There's never
Yes.
one, and that's what they're
That's what I was
waiting
trying to
on.
draw out of you.
That's what it is. I don't know why my brain got.
Well,
I
the
haven't had
answer to all
caffeine
this-
yet, so
You guys, all you all said it correctly. It's all the above.
yeah.
But
Right.
really, They're addicted to perfect.
Right.
These people are out here dating houses like it's Tinder and swiping left on homes they can't afford to lose.
No.
Oh my gosh. That just gave me like an app idea.
Oh boy.
We'll talk about it after.
She's getting a patent.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All
I
right.
think I'm onto something. I'm
The
gonna write
rate
down.
Obsession disaster. And this is the last one.
Oh.
Buyer says, I'm waiting for rates to drop. Sits out. 6 months later, rates dropped slightly. More buyers flood into the market. Home prices tick up. They try to buy, get beat out 3 times. Deal dies. What do you guys think killed it?
The wait. He should have bought it before the competition and the prices increased.
Timing. Good.
Yeah.
All of those buyers flooding market. You were just
Yeah.
Competition.
Yep.
Again, that's all of it. That was good. But mainly, they were chasing the wrong metric.
Yeah.
And it's that rate. Everybody's chasing that affordability rate. You know, they saved 0.5% on the rate and paid $30,000 more for the house. Congratulations,
Yeah.
you played yourself.
seriously.
Yeah.
You really did.
That rate versus price trade-off, monthly payment versus purchase opportunity, there's a huge difference with that.
Yes.
And market timing miss.
Oh, yeah.
You know, waiting for the houses to drop. Oh, it's going to crash. This is what we're going to do. Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, and blah. So the reality is with all these ones, the deals just don't die. They get killed by bad decisions, bad timing, bad advice, or just straight up dumb moves.
Yeah.
Well, thanks
Straight
for
up.
playing, and I hope you learned something. All right.
Yep.
Fantastic. Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving
talk.
on. So the next thing that we're going to be talking about is the lock-in effect is cracking. We're going to talk about the biggest lie buyers are still holding on to right now. There's no inventory. Is that true?
No,
Negative.
that's not true, but
Nope.
you hear it all the time.
Hear it all the time. But here's what's actually happening. The lock-in effect is starting to break.
Yes. And for anyone that doesn't know what that is, that's homeowners who locked in super low interest rates and they refuse to sell. Because why would they? They're at like 3%.
Mm-hmm.
But what now? Life happens, job changes, divorce, growing families, relocations. People have to move.
Yeah. Life happens.
Life does
Yeah, life
happen.
happens.
And, you know, Jaycee, you're right. Those really 4 things, the job changes, divorce, growing families, relocation. Right now, the military's got their orders. So you're seeing a lot of those guys relocate right now.
Yep.
Right.
That's
true.
important. And some of them that have these finances that have been here for a few years that, you know, they're on the military a little bit and
Yeah.
they may had to get relocated 1 or 2 more times. You know, they have that great rate. I mean, even 2 years ago, you're getting rates in the mid 5s,
Yeah.
mid 4s. Heck, I believe it or not, I got 2 houses that are selling. Well, what's closing tomorrow?
Mhm.
You know what their rate is? You would think it'd be in the 6s, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Hmm.
5.8.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
VA.
Nope.
FHA.
FHA.
Wow.
And I got all closing costs paid for by the buyer. For the
Awesome.
buyer.
Oh, that's a good one.
So
Yeah.
it's out there. It's happening.
is.
And
Yeah.
it happens quite a bit. So the sellers are finally moving because they got the life versus interest rate movement.
Mhm.
Something's going to have to break away for them.
Correct.
Trust me, I've got the 3% interest rate as a homeowner. Dane, I know you're there.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
And it's a good feeling to have. But we're developing the equity. The equity is going to overcome the interest rate anytime because the equity you probably have in the house is pretty damn close where I'm at too.
Well, it's double than what I paid for it.
Exactly.
I can tell you that.
So we can actually go and upgrade on a home. And even though we're paying a little bit higher interest rate, I guarantee our monthly payments are going to be cheaper.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
we're
yeah.
taking that equity and destroying the rate.
Right.
Right.
Because 10% of something on a smaller amount is nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
You got that. You also still have people that are outgrowing their homes. Family, remote work isn't as prevalent as it used to be, but you are seeing
still happens.
multi-family
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
seeing, you know, I hate to say this, but kids get out of college and they do that stuff. Are they coming back home, guys? Or are they on their own? Most of them are coming home. right
yeah.
now.
They
They're
are.
coming
I
home.
mean, there's a lot coming home right now.
It's not like we expect everybody to get out of college and they're going to go buy their first house.
Right.
No.
Or get a job right out the gate. Because even looking for jobs, I know some friends are like that too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, I'm 35 years out of college.
Yeah.
So people
And
are moving back in.
Now, I may be wrong on
parents.
this advice thing, and I'm going to have my squirrel moment for the episode, okay?
All right.
Here we
Go
go.
for it.
Here we
And
go.
it's actually not a bad one. But you have these people that could get out of college and they're paying rent. They're doing the things they need to
Mm-hmm.
do. Okay. Right now, what do you think is a very good investment? Because the first time home buyer house has kind of gone out of the market. You really don't find a starter home anymore.
Well, they're not priced low anymore. Where
No.
they
No,
people can
they're
afford
not.
it.
Not
Yeah,
affordable.
But you know where the deal is right now? Townhomes.
well, they are. You can find a good
Mhm.
townhome in the
You can.
200.
Yeah.
Now, the hard time right now, what I'm seeing is them selling.
They're
Mhm.
hard to sell because a lot of these people have bought when it was higher,
Right.
and now they're trying to get out of
Yes.
it. But as a person that just got out of college, that's got a new job,
Right.
that does have an income, their monthly payment can be right at what they're paying for rent,
Oh,
if not a little cheaper.
Yeah, I would think it would be less. So that's a good
And most younger
strategically.
kids, and starting out their life, why wouldn't you want to help them develop
Yeah.
the generational wealth that they want? I had a conversation about this with a first-time home buyer just recently. She just got out of college. Yes, she is an engineer, but her friend got out of college too. She's not an engineer. We were talking about these things. Believe it or not, the one that wasn't the engineer actually understood what I was talking about. And she's like, this is actually a smart move,
Yeah.
because not only can I have other roommates live with me at the moment, because it's a
Right.
3-bedroom.
right.
When I go to upgrade my house and my job gets better in the next 3 or 4 years, or I may have to relocate, I can either rent out the entire
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
or sell it.
Yep.
In that 3 to 5 year period.
She's
But I
right.
told her, I said, don't get rid of it. She goes, you're right. I'm just going to keep it as a rental.
Right.
And it turns into an investment property. Well, what are we doing? We're generating generational income.
That's
Correct.
right.
And these girls, these ladies that I was talking to, it made sense for them. But these younger crowds they just need to look at the market and see what they do. You just can't
Yeah.
go buy, $150,000 house, do some work into it, and okay, I'm going to keep it and rent it.
Right.
Most generally, that's not going to happen.
Right.
And you got to look at the areas where those houses are at. Is that a place where you want to live in?
Yeah.
We ethically can't discuss that,
Right.
but we can express the neighborhood, taking a look about how the neighbor takes care of their house, vice versa, and then
Yep.
then let them make their own
That's
opinions
true.
on it.
Sure.
Because ethically,
That's true.
we can't discuss
No,
that.
no, we cannot sway them one way.
And
or
I'll
another.
focus on
Yeah.
the property, and I'll say, hey, this is where we're at. Yeah, this house is 1952. It's an investor special. Do you want to do the
Right.
work? Get into your first home doesn't require having to do work sometimes.
Yeah. No,
Right.
it doesn't.
But if you find the right move in a right area, heck, there's things over in St. Johns and Silverleaf
Yeah.
that is a good deal right now.
Mhm.
Why not? You're in the area that you want to be. You don't have to do maintenance in the yard. You don't have to do any of that stuff.
You know, and the area is growing out there too, so
Yep.
it's only going to increase the value of that home.
Mhm.
That's right.
I love
Yeah.
St. John's. Yeah. Great area.
Well, that was my moment. I mean,
That's a
it's
good-
No, it's a
No,
good
that
moment.
was a
good
very-
one. Yeah.
so.
That was like a golden squirrel moment.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I really
Golden
appreciate
squirrel. I
that.
like that. I like that.
The
Golden
golden
squirrel.
squirrel.
But some other things like inventory right now isn't flooding, and we're not
No.
seeing that. But what it is doing, it's layering.
Right.
So there's not really much of a surge, but just like a steady drip.
There is.
Mhm.
I agree with that.
Steady drip. And we're getting to the time of the year where you're going to see more listings come to the market anyway,
Yes.
because naturally that's what's going to do.
Right.
You're in summertime and kids are almost out of school. It's time to make that move.
Right.
So more listings each month. It gives that compounding effect. Buyers don't notice gradual change. That's a psychological thing.
Right. Well, this time of year too, compared to the last 3 years, this is actually the lowest the interest rates has been in the last 3 years.
Last 3 years.
Yeah, during the
Oh,
spring.
interesting.
Yeah,
And
And they
during the
plan on
springtime.
continuing to go
Okay.
down.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
dropping.
I know they keep dropping.
Yeah.
I did not know that in the last 3 years.
Yeah, in the
Interesting.
last 3 years. That's from Freddie Mac. So
Freddie Mac.
from
Interesting.
Sam Cater from Freddie Mac. So
Freddie,
there you
thank
go.
you for that insight.
Yeah, a little research.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Well, we got to back up what we're talking.
Yeah.
So
Yep, that's right.
So glad you mentioned that perception lag.
Yep,
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Market shifts before headlines catch up.
that's
Yep.
right.
Anything that happens in the news, especially in the housing
It's
industry, it's 4 or 5 months old.
mhm.
Yeah.
And it's always national, nothing local. Pay attention to what happens local. There's different things that happen just here in Northeast Florida.
Well,
It's different from across the river.
yeah, I mean, well, not only that, I mean, compared to other states, we're a lot better off than a lot of other states.
Oh,
that
Oh,
are
heck
by
yeah, we
far.
a lot better off.
Yes,
So
we are.
The earlier, and again, getting that perception lag, the news cycle's way behind the real times.
Right.
Buyers are waiting for confirmation, and which ends up turning into missed opportunities.
yeah,
Yeah.
If you're expecting somebody to pat you on the back, hey,
Yeah.
great job. You know what? That is a good decision. I think you need to do that. If that's
Right.
what you're waiting on, okay.
yeah. Good luck.
Reality check.
It was funny. I had this couple, I mean, they missed an opportunity on a house that they ended up actually liking more than they thought.
Right.
But they kept thinking about it. They kept thinking,
See ya.
waiting. And then they saw it was pending and they're like, darn.
I missed it.
Yeah,
I missed
they
it.
missed it.
I had a couple, three homes like that where they dragged their feet. They loved it. And they're like, all right, we're ready. And it went
Right?
under contract either
Yes.
within the hour before
Oh,
or the
my
day before.
gosh.
3 times.
Yep. So early versus late buyer advantage. Let's get into that real quick. So early buyers equal negotiate. Where it's at. All right. If it's not exactly you feel like it's the timing, what's that phrase we use all the time?
If you can't find the deal, don't wait for the deal. We'll go find the deal for you and make the deal for you.
Yep. That's right. Do you like that phrase?
No, I do. When did we say that last?
We started talking about that last year. Don't wait for the deal. Let's go out and make a deal.
Yeah, let's go
Okay, I
for
like
it.
that. I think
Let's
that's
go
my
find
first
it.
time I've
Yeah.
heard this.
Don't wait on it. Let's go make it.
I like it.
It is because it literally that
Get after it.
there is some serious truth to that right now.
Yeah.
No, for
You know,
sure.
Right now, exactly.
A house that's $399.
For sure.
You'll get closing costs paid. What do you want? Well, I don't have this much. We're not really quite ready yet. Okay. Well, what if I got closing costs paid for you? We got the repairs covered, and I was able to get a little bit of a rate buy down for you with the money the seller's going to
Right.
participate in. Would you be okay paying that and having a $2,800 a month house payment?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, why don't we throw it at him and see if it's going to work?
Right.
Because I have lenders relationships with, which we always offer 3
Always.
that you can pick from, and you can choose the best lender that can probably get you approved in less than 24 hours.
Right.
I've actually called somebody on a Sunday afternoon, got them a pre-approved, and we put an offer in that night.
Awesome.
Nice.
It works. It can happen. It will happen if you want it to happen.
I've seen lenders pay to end a lease early too.
That's also a thing too.
Yeah.
Flexible lender.
Flexible lender. I
Yeah.
can negotiate those into the deal.
If your
Yeah.
if time is your issue there,
I've
You're right.
done that before.
it's still negotiable.
It's fun. I love getting creative.
Everything's negotiable.
Right.
Remember
Mr.
that.
Smithers from Simpsons. Excellent.
I think he's one of my favorite characters. You talking about Mr. Burns?
Mr. Burns, and saying it to Smithers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smithers is his assistant. Thank you. Also, late buyers, they're competing with other people, and that late
Yes.
cycle equals multiple offers return. History is going to repeat itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to go down that road again. So why waiting is going to backfire? Well, more inventory is going to equal more buyers, and they jump back in. Lower rates equal more competition.
Right.
You want
That's
to pay
true.
more for the house, and payment may not improve as much as you expected.
Yep.
Remember that 10% analogy I was given? 10% of this amount versus this amount is completely different.
Right.
It matters.
Yeah.
Where we're actually starting to see is a slow shift. More listings hitting the market, not a flood, but cracks in the dam.
Yeah.
And here's the problem. Buyers are still sitting out there going, I'm just going to wait until more homes hit the market. Truth bomb time. By the time it feels like there's enough inventory, you're already late, because the smart buyers, well, they're already moving now.
And here's where this matters. More listings means more options, less pressure, and better negotiation. That's your setup.
Yep. The floodgates aren't open, but the cracks are there.
Yep.
And the buyers paying attention, they're already stepping through them.
Yep. They're not waiting.
So let's connect the dots on all this. All right. You've got sellers that are becoming more flexible. Inventory's starting to loosen, and the buyers, it's got rocks in the shoes. They're still frozen.
Yeah,
They're
they
going
are.
nowhere.
Yeah.
There's a gap, and that gap is where opportunity lives.
Yeah.
And it's thriving like algae. Not seeing the sunlight.
It is.
Yeah.
And that is where that fear versus data thing needs to change for these people.
Right.
All right. They're emotional. And here's the thing, investors are logical right now. They're
Yeah.
they're doing the right things,
Oh, they
which
are.
I'm seeing.
all numbers.
Oh, me too.
But if we get these buyers to take that emotional feeling out a little bit, things are going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
That wait and see crowd always enters at the worst time, and we don't want that.
No.
And then the opportunity windows feels uncomfortable, but it's not obvious.
Right.
Mhm.
And like we just talked about that. These people just don't exactly see it gleaming like for sale.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's not like walking into Ollie's and you're getting 50% off or something. That's a discount. And confidence comes after action. Remember that.
Yeah.
That is a powerful statement right
Right.
now.
Mhm.
you're not going to feel confident before making a decision because you're going to question yourself. You're going to question yourself before, after, and during.
Yeah, you always second guess yourself.
Yeah, and it's so natural as humans. Like, taking the emotion out of it, like, of course, it is an emotional kind of thing happening, right? You're making a big life decision on a house. But at the end of the day, take the risk, right? And it's not even a risk. It's you're setting yourself up for success. You just have to reframe how you're thinking it. I think that's like the biggest message.
All right. And for the doubters out there that think that, we're just a bunch of realtors that are just trying to say, hey, it's okay. And we're just trying to make a sale. And we understand the reality of it because we're living in the same reality that you're living in. Yes, it costs more for fuel. Yes, it costs more for this.
Yep.
But here's the deal. We put our pants on the same way everybody else does.
Yeah. We've done this.
From what I know.
We've gone through it ourselves.
And they need to be logical about some of the decisions in the process.
Correct.
We do know that anytime that somebody buys, and even anybody knows this, most of the time it's emotional. If you go out and buy a TV, do you even say, "Oh, well, $16.97. That's a good deal for a 75-inch TV"? I'm going to do it. Actually, it's 85 inch now. They're not saying, "Well, this is a good deal. I'm going to save money over time by buying this thing." No, the first thing they're thinking about is, dude.
Yeah.
Look at the movies I can watch in this.
Well, that's going to look good up on my wall right there.
Yeah. I know where I could put it in 3 different places.
So tell me if I'm wrong, if that's not what you think about when you do that.
Of course.
It's not. Do you go buy an iPhone, the newest version, because it's going to make my life easier? No, you want the new latest and greatest.
Right.
You do. Same with cars. Same with everything.
Yeah.
So why does homes have to be so much different? Why is the mindset so much different?
So much more money.
More money. It's more of a process.
Yeah.
It is a huge investment.
Yeah.
And that's where people pump the brakes. That's why they get mom and dad involved. That's why they get other family members on, people that they trust. But listen, at the end of the day, no matter what anybody tells you, they're not going to hate you tomorrow because you decide to make a decision on the house. It's going to be what's going to work best for you. No situation is going to be good for anybody unless they know it is at that moment.
Right.
I mean, you can try to predict the future because, listen, if I had a crystal ball, and I could tell you the future, I would not be doing this job.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't. And that's the truth. But what I can do is, and we all do, is we're smart enough to look at the market and make very good educated guesses.
Educated decisions on it. Yep.
Because there's a prevalent difference. If you're out buying a house, you're only doing it once, maybe every 3 to 5 years, which is now 7 to 12. Do you think that those people know exactly what's going on in the market every day?
No.
They're only seeing what they're being told, what they're seeing on the third-party websites.
Right.
Versus somebody like us that is looking at it every day, talking to multiple people every day, getting the opinions of so many. I would love to have a questionnaire to have every customer, whether they buy a house or not, just sit there and talk to us and say, hey, fill these 3 questions out for me real quick.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're thinking. And then you put it all together. I guarantee it's going to be the same thing.
Right.
For the most part. And then what do we do with that information? I don't say, hey, Mr. Customer, thanks for showing a house. Oh, you wouldn't believe what Mr. and Mrs. Smith said last time I showed him a house. No, what I do is I take all that information and we compile it and then we use it and then we help the next person, educate them, because it's a scenario we've more than likely have seen before.
Sure.
That we can help them through. I'm not trying to convince you to buy the house because at the end of the day, I want to have a relationship with you after the sale and I'm going to be there for you.
Right.
I'm not in it for a one house and done. I'm not going to say at closing table, we're taking our farewell picture. This is what we're doing. See ya. Thanks for the money. I'm out. That's not how we work.
Right.
And we will never work that way.
Yep.
Because you're going to be living in the house. I want to help improve your lifestyle. I want to help you feel like you're getting to the next, successful moment in your life because this is a life event.
For sure.
I want to be a part of that. I want to help you experience that. I want to give you the best feeling without having that buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. That's why it's an emotional decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is. All right. So here the bottom line is, guys, the buyers winning in this market right now are not the ones waiting. They're the ones who understand the shift. They see that opportunity that we've been talking about for the last 40 minutes, and they move before everyone else catches on.
If you're sitting here thinking, I don't know if now's the right time, that's exactly why you need to start having the conversation because clarity beats fear every single time.
And you don't have to figure it out alone. That's the biggest thing. There are strategies right now that most buyers don't even know exist.
And if you're serious about making a move or even just want to understand your options, reach out. We'll help you put a plan together.
And there's a lot of truth to that.
Yep.
I love talking to somebody about a potential plan.
Absolutely.
6 to 12 months down the road. There's nothing better than planning ahead. So call us. We'll talk to you. You know, we'll prove our worth. We really will.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing that.
Give us one phone call.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
But hey, make sure that you guys are following us on all our platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and everything and beyond. I'll tell you, because we're breaking this stuff down every single week. And if you got value from this, I want you to hit the like button, subscribe to it, share it with friends and someone that needs to hear this, because to me, we're doing this we're not doing this for us.
Yeah.
No.
We're not taking time out of our busy time right now and doing this. We want to educate people. We want to
help people.
Help people. That's all it is.
We do.
Yep.
Because chances are you're going to be sitting on the sidelines right now if you're missing this opportunity, and then you don't even realize if you're not hearing this stuff. All right. So reach out to us, come up with questions, and let us know.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening, and we're going to see you guys next week.
Have a good one.
Now.